My darling, my sweetheart, Dr. Robert Ayisi, I will miss you. I'll miss you because you are my best friend. We joked together so many times. We talked about so many things, and even our things were just our things. Nobody even knew our issues. And I liked him because of that.
Our relationship has evolved over years from being a father to a friend who loved me unconditionally. I loved it and will not trade our journey for anything. You are kind, selfless, compassionate, and fiercely intelligent.
This is one of the hardest things I will ever have to do, saying goodbye to you. You are not just my dad, you're my friend, my true friend, who wanted the very best for me. You defended me fiercely, and you loved me even in moments when I was least deserving.
Something that I really embrace right now. My dad is a mentor to me, he is a friend. And I keep on saying is because I don't feel like to me that he's gone. I feel like he's right here with us, and I feel like he's watching over us.
And to you, Dad, I didn't say it enough times, but you are always my role model and my inspiration to always want to do more and do better. And I will always strive to do you proud wherever you are watching me. I especially loved how my dad was always smiling. He was always happy even when he was sad. Something very hard to do. And for me, I want to always cherish my dad and to remember him by always being happy and smiling and enjoying life.
Somebody of his experience, it is really tragic. And I think it's important that the country focuses on this pandemic. We keep on digressing. Whenever there is a critical issue on the table, we see people digressing and moving over to issues that are of less importance. We must save lives. That is the first thing. Save the people first, and then other things can come. I think we are not doing very well as a nation in terms of putting emphasis where we should. We are seeing so many losses, and we don't know. We may get statistics, but can you imagine those who may be perishing in the rural areas without people even realizing that it was COVID? And then the transmission can continue. So we are living in extremely difficult times, and I would really urge that we refocus, because we are, apart from what is happening now, we are also beginning to enter the festive season. That is the Christmas season. And clearly, if we do not put sufficient emphasis, even what we talk about schools opening in January, we could end up being in a very serious crisis. Because during this break, people might go into a celebration mood, and in the process, the crisis could worsen.
What best could be done to protect our healthcare workers, our doctors, because at this particular moment they feel they've been neglected even by the government, considering the increased death rate among the healthcare workers as well?
Yes, a lot more needs to be done. I think they are now worried about health insurance, even for themselves, because they have families as well. They are risking, but they don't know what happens to their families in the event that they are casualties along the way. So they have concerns there. There are issues about protective gear for them. I think it's important that this is accelerated and spread out to particularly away from the capital city. We have seen the demise of the MP for Matungu, and how they were shuttling from one center to the other, trying to look for ventilators or oxygen. Now, these are clearly very serious signals that that we are missing out on the priorities. And even as people say they want to engage in other activities, on the political scene, for instance, Do they want some of these things to hit home for it to register that this problem is real? All lives matter. All lives matter. We should not discriminate. And I think the protocols must be enforced. The curfew hours must be maintained. Because it's becoming unbearable. Let me put it that way.